Hello everyone, welcome back to Fallout 4 Storywealth Collection. So, I just left Vault 81 to continue on with our last quest about the Vitamatic and everything. And, we are here to talk to Jake. When I got here, raiders were spawned in. They're going to stay spawning in, essentially. Oh, that's nice. I don't think they ever stop spawning in. Which is a little annoying, but that's okay. And I've replaced both my arm pieces now. Even though that left one doesn't look as good at all, but, you know.
Hi.
Don't mind the robot, it won't hurt you. Or at least, I don't think it will. I found it slumped in a corner in the Vault-Tech building. Figure I'd repair it. Let it give me a hand bringing back all the stuff we found.
Please contact authorized repair representative immediately.
I didn't quite get around to fixing its vocal processor. Maybe later. Right now we've got more important stuff to be getting on with. How'd things go with the Ron? You have anything interesting for us?
Take a look.
Hey, I've seen one of these before. It's a vigor tester, right? Lets you measure a person's qualities. How'd they make her so tiny? One I used was the size of a whole cabinet. Hey, hold still for a sec. Well, according to this thing, you're nothing but a big bag of muscles.
What the hell, man? I'm pretty sure my intelligence and charisma is just a secret. You scared me without my consent.
I'm just a person like everyone else.
Yeah, that's what they all say. But Ron really found this for us, did he? Not bad. This'll come in real useful. Help us assign the right people to work the right jobs. Here, you should keep hold of this.
Whoa, man.
I think you put it to better use than me.
How were
I
things
don't know if
here
it says
while I was
anything
gone?
specific
Well,
if
as
you're
you can
maxed
see,
out
I've
special.
been busy. I've been organizing everything we brought back from the Vault-Tech HQ, including the most important thing, the Vault-Tech version of a comm hub, or Vault Hub, as I started calling it.
Go on.
Actually, thanks to Vault Hub, I've already made some progress starting repairs to the real thing. Turn it on and I'll show you what I mean. I'm sure you remember that noise. What you're hearing there are radio signals from all the nearby ASAMs. Turns out that's how the sensors and the hub connect with each other. Kind of obvious when you think about it. Don't know how I didn't realize sooner.
Makes sense.
Now, if you listen carefully, you can probably tell something ain't right. Seems Vault-Tech had problems with their hub's receiver module. It can't establish a stable connection. But, watch what happens when we bypass the crappy receiver in the Vault Hub and instead patch in the far superior comm hub version. Now that sounds a whole lot better, don't it? Clearly the receiver from the comm hub works just fine. And that little demonstration is how we can use the Vault Hub to start testing components of the comm hub. Through trial and error, we can swap out parts, find what works and what doesn't, what we need to repair and what we need to replace. It'll be a slow process, but worth it in the end. I think we're finally on the road to getting a working comm hub, and more out of our ASAMs.
You've done good work.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, I was actually worried you might be losing confidence in me. Glad to know I was wrong. Oh, and by the way, thanks to that little patch job we just did, technically speaking, we're now connected to every ASAM sensor in the immediate area.
Oh, yeah?
This means we can now remotely send and receive data to any nearby ASAMs. So here, take this. That's the holotape you found. The one with the new plot types. Why don't you load into that terminal there?
Alright. ASAM firmware. Just gotta remember which one it was. Oh, thankfully it's right at the top.
You wanted more out of the ASAMs? Well, congratulations. You just uploaded data for 4 new plot types to all the ASAM sensors in the local area. Now, how's that for a little taste of what the comm hub can do? Not too shabby, huh? Although, keep in mind, when I said local, I do mean local. Right now, our range is fairly limited, at least for the time being.
Sounds like an important step.
It is, and I'm glad you see it that way. In any settlement that's not too far away, you'll now be able to build using those new plots. If you'd like, we could go test them right now. Or if you prefer, you can do it by
The
yourself.
current lighting is not doing good for Heather back there, is it?
Okay, show me.
I'd be more than happy to. And I know just the place. Here, let me just update your Pip-Boy. All right, I'll meet you at that settlement. Don't keep me waiting now.
Oh, hell, I wasn't even paying attention. I just asked them to show me how the plots worked, and I really didn't need to do that. Damn, did he fucking haul ass? That motherfucker just ran like 100 miles an hour for like a second even. I need to level up as well. I guess we'll do this little take a look at the new plots. I didn't really want to, but I wasn't paying any fucking attention to what I was doing. I beat him here somehow. Alright.
Hey,
what's up with
How do we
you?
pick beds? What's on your mind?
just curious what you're thinking.
This place is cozy. That's a word, right? Cozy?
How do you feel about our relationship?
The thing you have to remember about relationships is they aren't actually ships. Like, I could try and ride you across the river, but we'd probably both sink.
Any other advice?
So, which one was your house? Well, I guess they're all yours now.
Oh, nothing.
Alright. Oh, it's cool that he comments on what settlement you're in, maybe. At least sanctuary, I guess. Gonna level up real quick. Let's see. What do we want? This. I do want to get nuclear physicist. And we also want the robot field, so we'll go ahead and grab that. This thing here, if you put, like, junk in it or weapons or whatever, it'll turn it into, like, the scrap pieces. I used that to just get the tin of oil for old Rusty earlier. So, what is he wanting us to build? I gotta talk to him first, I guess.
Hey,
Hey there. Good to see you made it. I invited old Paul here to check out the new plots. After all, who better to tell us what they think about them than someone who'd be using them?
I'm excited to see what you got. Folks have already built a lot using the ASAMs. More options can only be good, right?
you look good, Paul. How are you?
Gotta say, living in one of your settlements has been a breath of fresh air. I haven't felt this young in years.
All right, you know the drill by now. Pick a plot to test and put down a sensor.
Imagine if your, your settlement is, like, down on its needs. He's just like, man, it fucking sucks here. It ain't no good, I hate it here. I'd rather go back to being a scaver. Alright, so... Actually... I want to say I think we get 3x3 after this, so I'm going to put down a martial plot instead over this way. Oh, let's put down a martial one, like, towards this direction, over on this pad over here. Kinda sucks that it's nighttime, I can't see as well. And we're going to turn it. And, man, it's like... It's gonna be harder to see it like this, ain't it? Because of how the ground is. Oh no, I can keep bringing it towards me. Alright, we're good, we're good. Okay, it's too close. Didn't realize you could bring the plots this close to you. That looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I'd say it's a nice placement right there. So, if you've played like Fallout Shelter or whatever, these are essentially like building little training areas and that.
Nice choice. Let's give it some defenses.
I think it's gonna go through all the special.
I'm sure you'll appreciate this, Paul. Raiders will have a hard time taking on someone with enough of these.
Oh, and why is that?
This plot will allow folks to set up proper defenses within the settlement. No more jury-rigged turrets and spotlights. Now we can have real watchtowers, guard posts, coordinated patrols, the whole shebang. It'll take folks with the correct skills to man them, but it'll be well worth the effort.
So, no more raider attacks?
Well, let's not give it too much credit. I'm sure some will still be dumb enough to try. But you should see a lot less attacks with a few of these.
Sadly, you can never get rid of all the attacks. Never pick this up.
Okay, just time this and all done.
Ah, this is the super basic one. I get you. Okay. Yep, and this is why I call defenses right here. You can hop behind these barricades here. Perfectly safe. They'll never hit you. Yeah, he gets the idea. Birdie knows.
Most recent advancement in brand ASAM sensor technology. Your citizens can now breathe easy, knowing their safety is being
Got a gun
guaranteed
here,
with
got
practical
ammo,
and cost-effective
clipboard.
solutions. Thanks to brand
Place to
ASAM
sit.
sensors, all true-blooded Americans can now volunteer their time to keep their communities safe for their fellow citizens. brand ASAM sensors, securing America one community at a time. Brought to you in conjunction with Pulaski Preservation Services.
I just want to start a flame in your
Oh,
heart.
damn. He wants us to build all of them. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so... Which ones? I know commercial. What was the other one? A recreational, right? Yeah, it has to be a 2x2. So... I'll go ahead and do a commercial. I'll put the commercial one over here. I usually make this my big, like, commercial area. I like actually putting these ones towards the back feather. Line this fella up. Doesn't look like we're lined up on that left side, but could be wrong. Might be good. Platform. Platform didn't go up, did it? Hold up now, I gotta move the platform up, because I didn't notice it was just in the ground. Look at this. Oh, right, because I'm not going off the front anymore. I get, like, the front to pop up. There we go. Off a little bit, but it looks like we will be up off the ground.
All right, then. Capitalism. Who?
I gotta get it right. It bothers the shit out of me if I don't.
So what's this you're building now?
Once it's done...
That's good enough. It'll be fine. We'll be fine.
That's pretty much what it says on the can. It'll allow folks to set up their own businesses. Let them sell wares to you, or anyone else who pays them a visit.
Oh, I'm sure the young lady who was kicking the ASAM would be happy to hear that.
Where'd Jake go? Is he on the other side of the wall now? Just fucking disappeared. Oh yeah, like I said, I did light up all the houses. They all have lights in them now. Not every single room has lights in them because of the amount of fucking copper you need. But, they're pretty lit up. They're more lit up than like that. And I also put like little lights under the garages. I put one under each one. Well, garages, I guess. They're not really garages, but... I mean, that's not what I would have personally wanted, but you know, it's okay. Might as well wire that guy up. Get some light.
Another amazing breakthrough.
There's our charisma training.
Brought to you by Rocco.
It's not a great light, is it?
Brand ASAM sensors can now allow your citizens the freedom to sell off excess assets without running afoul of Johnny Law. Rocco's automated auditing software ensures correct sales tax is always applied and collected. Never again need you or your citizens via a surprise visit from the taxman. Thanks to Rocco brand ASAM sensors.
That one's good to go. Now we just have our recreational plot. Which, not exactly sure where I want to put this one. We need a 2x2 specifically. So, let me think. We used up all the actual, like, sanctuary plots now with different things. I want to keep this area back here for, like, gardening stuff. Maybe in between the houses or something. Something like this over here. Have a little recreational in between them. I think that'd be okay. Need to see it though. See this. Also, hit F2. Turn off the surface snap. F2 turns off surface snapping, and F1 will turn off the object snapping. That way you don't have to worry about stuff clipping in or trying to snap to other objects. That's something you care about a lot at least. I turn it off and on pretty often in between stuff. This does have to be off the ground here, it seems like. I mean, this essentially puts it where it needs to be, I guess. Just want it to be like even, you know? Even with the wall. Little recreational put off to the side here. It isn't even between both the houses, but it's up against this one, which is what I actually care about. You want to lift it so the grass isn't inside of it? I hate that. And then we're gonna need some stairs to go up to. Because, yeah. There we go. While I'm at it, I'll go ahead and light this up. Oh, nice. Doesn't necessarily need it, but you know.
Going for some recreation, huh? Okay then. Let's build us some R&R. From what I've read, this type of plot gives folks somewhere to go after the working day's done. You know, somewhere they can take a load off. Maybe read a book or exercise or something.
I can tell you now, something like that would be a big morale boost.
I'll show you guys how the vigor tester works after this.
You need somewhere to blow up a little steam.
It's not very hard to deal with. You just aim it at someone like a gun. Well, you don't really have to aim it. You shoot it at someone like a gun. It doesn't actually shoot, but it gives you their stats. We can check out Old Paul after this. Or if we want to be real funny, we can just check out, that's not like... That's... This isn't really a plot you put on a foundation. I'm probably gonna change that because it looks dumb. This is 100% like a plot you put on top of like just the ground. It's one of the ground plots. I'm probably gonna change this one and the other one. That I'll keep because I know that eventually upgrades into at least something
Kind of
decent.
far away though. Long walk. Probably should keep the supplies closer to the city.
Number one in practical citizen vacation. Number one in outstanding quality.
Alright, and that's all those plots done. They essentially do as they say. So if someone's assigned to that, it'll add defense. Someone's assigned to that, you have a store. Someone's assigned to... Well, people don't get assigned to this. They kind of just go in there. It increases your happiness. This is also useful. This is a automatic caravan service. So you don't have to specifically go around and assign someone. Also, it works better, I'm pretty sure.
It's all looking good so far.
I think it shares
Let's keep
scrap.
going.
Keep going. Where do you want to keep going? We got everything.
There's some real
There
chuckleheads
we go.
around, so watch yourself when you're out
Oh,
in the
never
waste.
mind. I was just saying
Because
thing.
you never know who's watching you.
All right. Everything seems to be going well so far. I'll admit,
There
I was
we
a
go.
tad worried this might not work.
I was like, man, I really hope it
Use
didn't
the
just
vault to run
break.
these new plot types. How's everything look from your point of view? Nothing seems out of place or incomplete, does it?
Seems fine to me.
Ah, good to hear. What about you, old Paul? See anything that don't look right?
All looks good to me. But didn't you say you had 4 plots to show me? I'm only counting 3. Or are my cataracts playing up again?
No, you're right. We only put down 3 so far. But the last spot requires a little more explanation. So if you're ready, should we get on with it?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, last but not least, we have the municipal plot. Go ahead and put down an ASAM for that.
Municipal is like special energy stuff, water and things like that. If I remember right, at least. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty positive that's what they are. So whenever I put down a municipal plot, I put my last one over here. But I think what we're going to do is put it in between here. It won't fit, never mind. We're not putting it there. Let me think. Don't want to put it there. Don't want to put it there. Could it fit on the edge of this? It could technically, right off the edge of that. I don't think I necessarily want to do that. Could just put it over near here because this is where we're doing all the, where I have all the, whatchamabobble stuff set up. Our industrial things. They don't look like it's gonna fit anywhere, so let's see. Might just put it here. You need to see the side of the building. Angle. Looks good to me. Like last time, I'll grab some stairs to pop down here. I think municipal might also be the caravan services, if I remember right. But of course, we already have a caravan here. Barely doesn't clip into the wall. I don't know if this will reach. It does. I was gonna say, it might go through the house, so it might
Last
fuck
plot
up.
on the list.
Also, the wires look weird going into the building like this, but it's just where I put this in the middle, that way all the lights do turn on. Eventually we will have stuff in these rooms.
Now, this looks a little more complicated. What did you say this was again?
A municipal plot. You can think of it as a settlement's utility service. So it could be something like a power station or a water pump. Only more advanced than what you normally see in the wastes.
Oh, I get you. Or maybe a really big septic tank or something.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, just gotta plug in this cable, and we're done.
Can't remember if this might be caravan services. Maybe it's water supply. I think this is water. Yeah, this is definitely water.
Public utilities? What a headache. Well, not anymore. Thanks to Robco. With Robco brand ASAM sensors, the needless complexities of city service infrastructure are over. No more worrying over balancing the power grid, ensuring sufficient drainage of waste, or the delivery of safe, clean drinking water. Yes, each of life's essentials available for all your citizens, courtesy of Robco. And remember, only Robco brand ASAM sensors can offer the versatility and stability your citizens crave. If it's not Robco, it's gotta go.
Alright, I think we're done with all the plots now. Just have to wait for Jake to say something. Maybe I can just talk to him.
Let's trade.
Okay.
Yeah?
Well, I could
Alright,
just
we're
take his
done.
shit.
That's everything. But before we go wrapping things up, I gotta mention that these municipal plots seem a lot more versatile than the other types Robco released. Some of the building plans seemed like they could construct things for governance or even logistical facilities. Although, we'll probably have to get the comm hub running right to make use of the real good stuff. But still, pretty nifty, huh?
Tell me more.
Just try and stop me. Now, one of the plots we just tested was the commercial. And commerce means caps. So it might be a good time to talk about taxes.
Texas. Oh, man.
Okay, let's hear it.
Now,
We
everyone
love
loves
taxes.
caps. And who can blame them, right? And a settlement needs them just as much as anything else. Now, I know it may seem boring or even greedy, but taxes really are important. Our settlements are growing, and it's going to take caps to keep generators humming. Gasoline ain't exactly growing out the dirt. As always, you did great work. Thanks to you, the people of the Commonwealth can look forward to things being just that little bit better now.
Glad it turned out well.
You and me both.
Well, speaking on behalf of those living in the Commonwealth, I gotta say thank you. All these new types of ASAMs, it's a little overwhelming to think what we could do with them.
Glad you're happy, Paul. If you could tell others what you saw here, spread the word around, that'll be a big help.
You can count on old Paul. I'll get right on it.
So, tell me, Slick, how does it feel
Oh,
to
hey,
have every
Cosworth,
plot
what's
time
up?
at your disposal? You're now free to build pretty much whatever you like. As long as it's not too far away.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
Once the comm hub's actually running, we should be able to build the new plots anywhere. Say, now that we've got all these ASAMs placed, I wonder if we could get some real-time communication working. You know, two-way radio. I'm gonna head back to the hardware store. I want to look into this. Swing on by when you're free. I'll have something to show you.
Sure thing.
I'll catch you later, Slick.
Alright, and there we go. All of our new plots are set up, and everything's working well. Completed the next part of the quest. And then we have our next quest for Jake. As you can see, something bad will happen. I'm going to take a moment. So, I thought this provided water. Oh yeah, no one's assigned to it. I was going to say, where's the water at? I'm going to change this real quick, because, yeah. This gives you caps, essentially, but, no, I don't really care for that. We have plenty of caps as it is. So each one tells you what kind of store they are. I would like, I'm thinking maybe a general store, just for, like, any extra... What am I thinking of? Junk, like, what are those things? Shipments? Those are nice. We could also just get, like, a weapon store, maybe. At the same time, they're also not incredibly great until they level up, but it's also not too bad, necessarily. So we might just get a, weapon store. Actually, you know what? We'll keep this here. We'll keep this one here, and I'll simply just build another one. And I'll make it a weapon store. Because we already have someone assigned to this. It also helps to have a bar in your town. Your settlement, even. So we'll do another one. Pop it down. Get to try to work with us. Because they're always fucking up. Not wanting to hop on correctly. Usually I always have to go around here. Maybe what we can do is press F2, that'll help. Right. Maybe this side will do it better. Come on, you just wanted to. It's always awkward trying to set these next to each other. I have to be on this side. I just didn't get the right angle to set it. Dang it. Like it's going the wrong way is the problem. It's going this way rather than the front, which is what I want. But you know what? I will be right back. I'm going to do some changes to Sanctuary, and I will show them to you whenever I'm done. That way you don't have to watch me sit here and like fiddle with this plot. Alright, we are back. So, I have done everything I needed to do. I put down a municipal plot here for caravan services. We changed this guy over here. I turned him into a little outing area to hang out. I've moved him back a little bit because it's just the overarch thing. It was clipping into the building, and it just looked awkward off to the side of it, so I just moved it back here. I had to put down another generator, so I did that. That thing has like 1 million wires connected to it now. I put some spotlights over there, as you can see. They're just on little turret poles. You know, just for the look of it. Then we'll head over this way. And I have put down a little medical area in here. It's a medical shop. Apparently Preston is assigned to it. But, yeah. Okay, it's just, oh, hello, you're still here. Along with that, I put down a little weapon area. I finally got it to clip where I wanted it to. Also need to attach it. There we go. You guys seen that? So this is our little weapon shop. Someone's assigned here. I don't know where they're at, though. This is a guy visiting, so... yeah. I don't know where the people are attached to this. Oh yeah, I need to show you guys how the vigor tester works, the Vitamatic. So I'm actually gonna look for Mama Murphy real quick. She should be hanging out around here somewhere, just walking around. There she is. So what you do, you can't aim it. You just take some, bang, scan them. As you can see, Mama Murphy is the strongest person that's ever lived in Fallout 4. But yeah, that's essentially how you scan everyone and see what their stats are. That way, you know, you can assign them the specific stuff. I don't know if it's as useful for settlements as it is for a thing later. It's part of some settlements too. What's yours, man? He has pretty good skills. His are better than mine, even. What about you? In this. You can just press R on him too, but you know. Yeah, he's our doctor. at the moment, even though he doesn't ever, like...
Is there something you need?
I don't think he'll let me buy things from him.
No, nothing.
All right.
But you can also just go summon, press R. As you can see, normal settlers usually kind of suck. Oh, you can subvert as well. It's a sword like just a global weapon. So you can use it on essentially anyone, I think. You might even be able to use it on like enemies. It does weigh 8 pounds, so it's a little annoying to keep carrying around with you, so I usually don't. Because at the moment we don't even necessarily need it. But I do need to go ahead and toss this stuff in here. Because, yeah, I have a bunch of stuff on me still. I don't think I need that many on me. They'll move. Take the pre-war money out. Do I have any, like, simp things? Synth components? No. I did finally get around to making my little thing for my money in synth components. Currently have 341 pre-war dollars, which is cool. But yeah, I think this is where we will stop for now, and we will pick back up with Jake over at Concord and continue doing some settlement stuff for a little while. But I hope you guys enjoyed looking at these new plots we have. Sanctuary is continuing to grow. I'm not sure how much more I will put down here, because after a while it will get super laggy having all this stuff here. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.